Hi guys! Ignore my black neck, I've just done another makeup look. I've already primed my face, so the first thing I'm going to do is mix a white TV paint stick and a really pale TV paint stick to give me that ill, sick looking skin. I know this isn't a glam look, but I'm still going to highlight a little bit anyway, so I'm just using the white TV paint stick to do that. I'm using the yellow and green tones from a bruise wheel and just kind of stippling them all over the skin to give me that discoloration and just ill infected looking skin. I'm building them up slowly and then blending them out with a little bit of foundation on my beauty blender, just so it looks like the coloration is coming from underneath the skin. Around my eyes and mouth, I'm using purple tones from that bruise wheel, and I'm just using these on a big fluffy brush to diffuse the colour. I'm mainly using stippling and tapping motions, so it makes the skin look patchy and really like broken out. Using the Ben Nye Glam Shadow palette, I'm using grey tones to contour my face to make it look sunken in, and then I'm also darkening up my eyes just to make them look tired, worn out, you know, just generally ill and sick. I'm also bringing some of that shading around the mouth. I'm using that same cream colour bruise wheel to build up different textures and tones of veins. I'm just using a really thin brush to create these. With most looks that I do, I'm starting off with the lighter colours first and then building up to the darker tones like the reds and the purples. I'm using a little bit of black cream paint to darken up the eyes even further, and then I'm blending it out with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. The reason why I'm using a lot of cream paints for this look and not matte eyeshadows is because cream paints have a little bit of like dewy, creamy pigment to them, so it makes the skin look a bit oily. When you're sick, you generally look a bit sweaty and oily, so I'm just kind of going for that sweaty look. I'm darkening up the corners of the mouth with black eyeshadow and then going back in with that bruise wheel palette to create veins coming from the mouth. I'm adding some coagulated blood gel around my nose and mouth. In my eyes, I'm not going to be using lenses. I'm using this Kryolan eye blood. You literally just drop it into the eye and it'll just blink out after a couple of minutes. So that's pretty much it for this infected look. I really hope you've enjoyed the whole of 31 days of Halloween, and I hope you have a happy Halloween as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!